16th ranked Ryder block for the Iowa Hawkeyes will take on 24th ranked Drew Roberts. Ryder block is coming off a massive win over Chance Lamer of Nebraska, a pin. And that really ignited this Hawkeye squad and put together a nice win for Tom Brands, his 300th in his career.
Absolutely getting to work. You know, we've heard Tom Brands say it a lot about Ryder block. You know, this is why we recruited him. We knew it was there, and now we're seeing it come out in his wrestling. Ryder block proven to be one of the biggest stories of this Hawkeye wrestling team this year.
A sophomore from Waverly, Iowa, 7-3 this season. And that pin, just his second in a Hawkeye singlet, his second this season. The other one came against Cade Craig of Utah Valley at the Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War. On the other side, though, it's Drew Roberts, redshirt senior from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Tied for the team lead in Big Ten matches. This is his 5th match against Big Ten opponents. And this season, 6-5 overall, 4-3 in duels, 2-2 against Big Ten opponents. Does have a couple of majors this season.
That he does, and he's also, I'm guessing he's 2-2 in his last 4 matches, all coming against Big Ten opponents. He's dropped his last 2, though, straight. He lost to number 15 ranked Joe Zargo of Wisconsin 4-1. As we see Roberts in on a single leg. He's got the leg elevated, looking for a trip.
Wow.
Sits blocked down on the edge of the mat, gets a takedown. And his other loss was to number 4 ranked Ethan Stiles of Ohio State, 6-0.
A great job following that shot. It looked like Ryder was going to get away, but Roberts was able to stay with it, picked up the single leg, tripped him up for 3 points.
This goes back to what we were talking about earlier, what Minnesota needs to do to hopefully get a win over the Hawkeyes here. You need to go out and wrestle, tune out this Carver Hawkeye crowd, tune out what you're seeing from Hawkeye wrestlers from benches as an escape, and right in on a deep shot goes Ryder block.
Wasted no time. Jumped at the double leg. Now has to go to work, though. Has one leg. Roberts trying to hang on to the midsection. Has the ankle of block.
What block needs to do here now is he needs to try to elevate one of the legs and pull down on the other. He needs to turn back into it. He shouldn't. I mean, we're going to get the stalemate, which is what Roberts was wrestling for there. But now if you're Ryder block, you should get right back in on that shot.
Now for Drew Roberts, what does he need to do to pull off an upset against Ryder block, who, like you said, has been the storyline for the Iowa Hawkeyes this season, a real guiding light for them?
Keep doing what you're doing. Stay on the pressure, stay offensive, limit points where you can, as he's done a great job of defending shots there, as we see him just pretty much stand block up on block's ankle pick attempt. If I'm Drew Roberts, I'm doing exactly what I've been doing.
And escapes the first period with a 3-1 lead. He will go down to start the second. Ryder block looking to continue his fantastic season. Work his way up at 149. Roberts back to his feet. Block won't let him go easily. Nice mat return.
It's been one of the highlights from Ryder block this year is his mat returns and how just aggressive he is on top, as well as his offense. You know, Iowa, I mean, going up against Penn State's tough, but Iowa only landed 2 takedowns in that whole duel, and one of them came from Ryder block on the number 1 ranked wrestler in the country. So you know your offense can take down the very best. Keep using it.
Able to hold him down onto the mat, able to flatten him out. Great job by block. Trying to work that riding time.
Block is doing an absolutely stellar job of driving Roberts flat. As we see that claw series the claw ride.
Another mat return from Ryder block.
I know you might not have been able to see it on TV, but from where we were sitting, Ryder block did an absolutely stellar chain wrestling veteran move. As he came down with the mat return, he instantly went and grabbed a wrist to pull it in to try to use it to his advantage. Roberts able to wrist roll out, but that is just smart, high-level chain wrestling we're seeing from Ryder block.
Just a sophomore. Had 159 wins in high school, only lost once in his high school career. Did not compete his true freshman year. Came back as a redshirt freshman, put together a 2-4 record. But this season as a sophomore has really burst onto the scene, especially at the national duels.
He's looked absolutely amazing. That was kind of his emergence of Ryder block, was that national duels where he looked absolutely stellar. But now, being down by a takedown, you got to find those points.
He absolutely does. I mean, he picked up ranked wins against Josh Edmond and Casey Swiderski at the national duels, but would love to continue that momentum here tonight in front of the home crowd. But Drew Roberts giving him all he can handle. Short time here in the second period. Roberts still leading by 3, and he'll hold on to it going into the third. What does Ryder block need to do here to avoid the upset?
Well, he's going underneath, so you got to get the escape to start, and then you got to get to your offense. Ryder block is at his best when he is executing his offense. It's some of the best stuff we've seen. When we called the Iowa Penn State duel for the radio. When he got that takedown on Van Ness, we had a glimmer of hope for him in that match. He is at his absolute stellar best when he's getting those shots and finishing them.
Towards the edge of the mat, block having a tough time getting to his feet as Drew Roberts stays heavy and draws him out.
Drew Roberts increasing the pressure from the top position, not giving block anything to work with. Ryder's got to find that pressure that he is giving him and use it to his advantage.
Ryder nearly able to escape, but Drew Roberts stays with him. Block back to his feet and driven off the mat.
He's done a good job of staying in good position and maintain that top position. On that edge of the mat, he didn't let block have any space. Driving him off the mat. They come back. Block is still down underneath.
Block able to escape. 2-point match. He needs a takedown to take the lead. Drew Roberts trying to hang on for a massive upset win.
The Hawkeye faithful starting to get loud. They know in high pressure moments what their wrestlers are capable of, and you will hear them get loud. If you're Drew Roberts, you got to tune out that noise and wrestle the smartest 55 seconds now you've ever wrestled.
Block, edge of the mat. Roberts pushing him towards the edge. Block trying to find something with 45 seconds left. Flips around and they go out.
Now remember, no stall calls against either wrestler here. Block needs to be on the aggression.
Just over 30 seconds remaining. Roberts sprawls out on the attack. Block's gonna have to move quick. Drew Roberts trying to hang on for a massive win. Block going in for the trip. Staying strong on top with 20 seconds remaining.
He's got to hip in here or come with a mean crossface right across the way to try to get this takedown.
Edge of the mat with 10 seconds remaining. Roberts still has a toe in, but they didn't call him out. 3 seconds left. Block, last breath, won't be there. Drew Roberts upset win over Ryder block, and the Golden Gophers have extended the lead.
Smart wrestling there from Drew Roberts, able to get the upset win over the Hawkeyes. Ryder block. Absolutely stellar final minute of wrestling from Drew Roberts.
What a win for the redshirt senior.